No, but you were talking at one point about the future of Israel and the development of technology and specifically nanotechnology. It was much before, I mean, 3 years, I guess, before the start of Atidim. Do you see a link between your vision of the technology in Israel and what Atidim is doing?
100%.
In what sense?
First of all, I want to tell you that nanotechnology is already bringing fruits to the country. It's becoming an industry. Nanotechnology is actually not a branch of science, it's a dimension of science. It applies to every domain of science. And now the army is coming in as well in nanotechnology. Generally, you know, both in the United States and Israel, the army is not just playing a military role. They are really the forehead of scientific development. You know, if scientific development would be just in commercial hands, private or public, they wouldn't further it to a great extent, because the commercial calculations excuse me, over 3-4 years. Science may take 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and they don't have the money to sustain it. The one that can provide a reason for such ongoing, long effort are the military. And in the military, you don't have a choice but to be on the first row. The second row is irrelevant, unimportant, too late in the day. That's also true about Israel, since we don't have land and we don't have many people. So we cannot become neither a producer nor a market. The only thing we can do is to live on our brains and to be an innovator, a scientist. For that we need people. Now I want to tell you that from my own experience, the average calculations don't tell the story. You know, there is a story about, I don't know if you know the expression of Stakhanovich in Russia. Stakhanovich are people who work very hard, very fast, and the story is about a Stakhanovich doctor that came in to visit the hospital and tells to the nurse, says, "My darling, I'm in a hurry. Give me the average temperature of the sick people." There is no average temperature. There are different temperatures. So if you try to measure the temperature of Israel, I don't know where we are. But if you will measure the temperature of individuals, it's unusual. And I would say Atidim provides such a temperature, because those young people are extremely ambitious, positive. They want really to justify the fact that you and us have invested in them. And the world today is not only global, it's also individual, you know. 2 young boys can create a global company, which is an empire, without an army and without... So they are being felt already in the scientific and technological effort of the army and the country. They are the best we can have, coming from poverty. They really have the ambition, the positive ambition, to show that poverty was unfair to them, and they can defy poverty. So psychologically and pragmatically, it's a real contribution. Because otherwise we wouldn't have them. If you are going to have 40,000 extra engineers, which is a force, without Atidim, we wouldn't have them. As the boy from Afula said, they would be among the unemployed, and And also, you know, that they give hope to other young people as well, that they are not a lost generation. And I hope that we should be able to enlarge it as much as we can. Because education is the real wealth of nations. And in a rather short while, the results are evident and exceeding our expectations. And yours as well, you know. So, and also